folks. That's meant for you because you've earned it. Yes, you saw your knob and turned it to the channel that presents our aggregations. Soon you'll see Sir Frederick Gass here. Billy Reed, George Rock will pass here, each to musically express depreciation. While Morgan's Fred and Dick disarm you, Helen Greco's songs will charm you. All in all, the night looks bright and New Year's Eve-y. Gosh, we're glad that we could catch you. So for now, here's looking at you. Won't you join Spike Jones and share a spot of TV?
Oink, 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 oink.
Thank you, music lovers. You know, quite often during our personal appearance tours, many of you... Sonny, get your mother a chair, will you please? Attaboy. As I was saying, quite often during our personal appearance tours, many of you have been kind enough to come backstage and invite us into your homes. Well, we hope the invitation still holds good, because here we are, thanks to television. Isn't it wonderful? All you have to do is sit back and relax. I wish I could relax. You know, I've just got to make good on television because of my son, Spike Jr. You know, he's only a baby, but he loves to sit and watch television, especially those shoot-'em-up westerns. I was gone so long on the last tour that when I came home, he thought Hopalong Cassidy was his father. No, that's the truth. He really did. Say, would you like to see a picture of little Spike? Huh? Would you? I just happen to have about 40 of them on me. Now, wait a minute. Ah, here it is. There he is. Isn't he handsome? Isn't he terrific? Everybody says he looks just like me. Well, some people think he looks like his mother. But I think he looks just like me. Well, anyway, I'm out to prove something to little Spike. I want him to think that his father's brave, too.
Would you... I'm looking for Spike Jones.
Oh, I'm Spike Jones. Well, wait a minute. I was just talking to our friends out there. What do you want?
Well, I'm a bird imitator.
Well, thank you very much for thinking of us. Leave your full name with Ralph Wonders, will you please, out in the office? Thank you.
Well, I'm a bird imitator, and I'd like to become one of the city slickers.
Well, I'm sorry, but we have a bird imitator, Dr. Horatio Q. Birdbath.
Yeah,
all right?
Yeah, I know him, but I got a new wrinkle. I don't just...
Now, look, when it comes to imitating birds, there is nothing new.
Nothing new.
Thank you.
Well, thanks anyway. Nobody wants to hire me.
Thank you, Admiral Byrd. As I was saying, I'm out to prove something to little Spike. I want him to think that his father's brave, too. And I've chosen tonight for my vehicle Wild Bill Hiccup, a musical saga of the wide open spaces, or saggy musical. But before I do, I'd like to present a man who is going to give you a word about the people that make our visits possible.
The old Wild West, when a man was afraid to wear a badge on his vest. Our story takes place in a lawless town where the mayor's called a meeting to tame things down.
Now listen here, folks, to what I gotta say. This town needs a sheriff in the worst darn way. We need a tough hombre, a real good fighter. Now who can we get?
Get Pig Rider.
You mean Red Rider?
No, he changed his name. He got faded last week in a big crap game.
We need a man who ain't afraid of a fight or to stick up a man brave and bold like Wild Bill Hiccup.
Wild Bill Hiccup is the man we need. Here he comes down, his trusty steed.
Whoa, Ingrid! I'm Wild Bill Hiccup, and don't get me riled, because I just found out what's driving me wild. I've lived in a saddle 30 years or more, but I ain't never had it on a horse before.
Gosh, Wild Bill, I can't believe my eyes. I never saw muscles quite this size.
Well, don't let it throw you. I'm a little overdressed, but wait till you get a load of the hair on my chest. Now, wait a minute. I got it here someplace.
Now this town needs a man like you.
They say that you're tough. Is it really true?
Well, I'll tell you, boys, I never run from a fight and I sleep on a bed of cactus at night. I'm an ornery cuss, and I'm so full of lead, when a rattlesnake bites me, he drops down dead. Chewing on bullets is my daily routine. See what I mean?
You're the man we need to do the trick. We're having lots of trouble with Ten-Eyed Dick.
He's at the Golden Nugget creating a fuss.
I'll go right now and see that ornery cuss. About to lose everything. Wait just a second.
Now Wild Bill proved that he's really rugged as he crosses the desert to the Golden Nugget.
Water, water, I gotta have water. Water, water, I gotta have water. Trigger, did you see that? Water, water, I gotta have water. Enjoy your trip? You couldn't be clumsier if you had two heads. What did he say? Let's try it again, okay? Here we go. 1, 2. Well, my lips are parched and my throat's burned dry. If I don't get some water, I'm gonna die. My lips are parched and my throat's burned dry. If I don't get some water, I'm gonna die. Hey. I say my lips are parched and my throat's burned dry. If I don't get some water, I'm gonna die. Must have been a mirage. Why don't you guys get tickets and sit out in front? Huh? Let's try it again, okay? 1, 2. I gotta get water, but I don't know how. I gotta get water, but I don't know how. How? How? Hey! Huda! Huda! Tonga mato! Huda! Huda hoto! Muna hana! Huda! Tonga na makono! Naya! Huda mo tungo no aya! Huda tungi! Humanga hana! Huda! Huda mo! Huda hatongo! Huda mo! Huda tongo! Huda mo! Hana! Lippli kappan hunga tanga to! Montaco, clippity clap, clippity clap, clippity 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 clap, bandandong. Oh, yana, tongkonama, tongona, out yonder. Hoya, tongo, mahoya, to wonder. Hoya, hunama, hoya, tongo, lucia. Oh, hey, hoya, hoya, tongo, panda. What's the matter, you mule? Only saving for clippity clap, chop, chop, for flanking lane. Only saving for clippity clap, chop, 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 for blink, Crosby. Only saving for clippity chop, 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 for born run low. Only saving swing and sway for set. Sammy K! Oh, you fool, you hula! Huya tunga mo, hula moya, gala hoya. I got a brand new set of policy for a mine in Kelowna. A guitar for a cowboy way out in Arizona. A glass of calico for a brief in Navajo. Lucha ha ho! Hey! Hula! Huya tunga no mo, hula bata! Hula moya kono wo! Got a little jigsaw puzzle with 7 million pieces. Accordion for people who want to break their leases. Lots of telephones and a record by Spike Jones. Lucy how?
Chinaman chance. Oh.
Hey! Capistrano's that way! Are you a member of the Redskin Nation? Are you really an Indian? That's like the reservations. I never used a gun, my friend. My trusty bow and arrow always get him in the ass.
At the drum.
What good is whining woman without a song?
It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I got a little story you ought to know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. Just make it one for my baby, one more for the road. I got the routine, so put another nickel in the machine. I'm feeling so bad, I wish you'd make that music dreamy and sad. Could tell you a lot, but you've got to be true to your code. Just make it one for my baby, one more for the road. You'd never know it, but buddy, I'm a kind of poet, and I got a lot of things to say. And when I'm gloomy, you simply gotta listen to me until it's soaked away. Well, that's how it goes. And Joe, I know you're getting anxious to close. So, thanks for the cheer. I hope you didn't mind my bend in your ear. This torch that I found must be drowned, or it soon will explode. Just make it one for my baby, one more for the road. That long, long road.
Give me a drink. What'll you have, Briar Gin? Step on my line again, I'll have your skin. Now, give me a drink.
Okay.
4 more milks in the usual way.
Well, let me see. Where do I begin? Oh, here's 4 glasses to pour the milk in.
Don't forget the eggs.
I had them in a sack. Oh, here they are. I'll put them on the rack.
Dead-Eye Dick!
Sounds like the law.
So you're the notorious Dead-Eye Dick. I hear at shooting you're pretty slick.
Well, if you don't believe it, don't stand and stare. Just throw a $50 up in the air. Now do you believe that I never missed?
Are those your drinks?
Yeah.
Just watch this. Dead-Eye, I hear you've been rustling again.
I blew up the bank and I shot 40 men. I held up the stage and I robbed the mail car.
Well, one of these days you're going to go too far.
Listen, Wild Bill, you can't bully me. I've got a reputation in history. You see that scar just below my knee?
Yep.
Gunfight in 1863. And you see my shoulder and all those nicks?
Yep.
Gunfight in 1876. And you see this bullet in my upper plate?
Yep.
Gunfight in 1888.
Ah, that's nothing. See the scar on me?
Yeah.
Appendicitis, 1943. Dead-Eye, I'm warning you to leave this town.
I'm I'm gonna shoot you down.
Give up, Deadeye!
I'd rather die.
If you insist.
Ah, you missed.
That's the end of Deadeye and his lawless trail, and it's getting darn near the end of our tale. There's just enough time for an old square dance where Wild Bill finds his big romance.
Who are you, my sugar cane?
I'm sure I'm known as Calamity Jane.
Well, I'm gonna change your name because Jane don't fit, but Calamity does. The band's getting ready and they look inspired. I could dance all night, but I might get tired.
I can carry you, Bill, till it's time to stop.
When I got back down, my ears might pop.
Thank you. You know, you've been wonderful. But before I say goodbye, I've got to tell you a story. I've got to tell you a story about a little boy that was good to his mommy. Now, he wasn't a mummy's boy because of that. He was just a good little boy. Well, one day he wanted to show his mommy how fast he could run down to the store and back. Well, he was in such a hurry, he didn't notice the lights change. That is until the car hit him. Then they really changed. He saw red lights, blue lights, green lights, orange lights, all the way to the hospital. He was lucky he wasn't killed. When his mommy saw him, she brushed a tear from her eye, smiled, thanked God that he was still alive, and said, "Well, son, I guess for the next couple of weeks there are going to be 2 mummies in our family." The moral of the story is, boys and girls, and I mean big boys and girls, too, always look out for the other fella, because you never can tell when the other fella may be you. Goodbye. Don't forget to write.